baseball.
Oh yeah, baseball. Well, traditionally, they say baseball was invented by a handlebar mustachioed man named Abner
Raleigh
Doubleday.
Fingers. Oh. I'm sorry, handlebar mustachio, that's Raleigh Fingers.
Right, but he was a pitcher for the Brewers. And Abner Doubleday, of course, was the guy who back in the 1860s got people together and said, hey, let's create a long, boring ordeal. It'll be an excuse to bring a lot of people together and keep them there for hours on end.
So they had marriage first, and then they came up with baseball.
Right.
But contrary to popular belief, Abner Doubleday was not first. He was not the first man. He was not the first dude.
No, he based baseball on an earlier sport.
Right.
Which was called bag balls. How many of you are familiar with the rules of cricket? That's because none of you are from India.
Bag balls.
Bag balls. It's similar but different. It involves a bunch of... No, it involves a stick, a shaft. It involves a shaft. And what would happen is they would, one team would have their shafts. Well, you're familiar with like the origins of soccer, right? Where there used to not be a certain number of people on a team. There was to not be a set space. They would just literally kick a ball through your town and have a riot. Basically, it was like hooligans first, rules second. You know. Well, it was like that with a bag of balls or bat balls or the sport I just said.
Monty's right. He's talking about bag balls.
Bag balls, yes. What would happen is one team would be the shafters. Okay? They would run through your town with their shafts, their large sticks.
The other team was known as the bitches, and what they would do...
That's where the word pitch comes from. It's from a derivation of the word pitch.
Right.
Which is Old English for bitch.
Well, it was kind of a heinous ordeal where the shafters would run through with their ramrods, is what they call them. They'd run through town, they'd threaten the bitches, and if I have this right, each bitch had a bag, okay, filled with balls. Soft leather balls made of cat hair. And each one would run with their bag. The shafter's goal was to slide the shaft through a little hook on the bag and lift it away. And to lift it away from the bitch. Okay? What the bitch could do is the bitch could take one of the balls. Okay? Was allowed to remove one ball from the bag. And the bitch could throw the ball at the shafter. The bitch could use the ball as a shield against the shafter's ramrod. The bitch could also do a seldom utilized technique called the bait and switch, where the bitch would cajole two balls at once, exciting the shafter to produce his ramrod in a speedy fashion, and she'd pull the balls away. But he's still being a lot of pain. And she would put them in another bag. Right? She put the balls in another bitch's bag. A wonderful blue-colored bag. Right. And then once they were in that blue bag, the shafter wouldn't be able to get the balls because they were blue balls at that point. And that game would be over. And the game just ended the game. And that you can easily see how that morphed into baseball. And there were bases. First base, second base, third base, those changed over the years. Right, but instead of running through them as we do now, you stopped at a base, you enjoyed it, you took a little time.
Sometimes you could skip right from, your starting position to like second base or third base.
It depended on how.
Because you lived in like Council Bluffs.
Yeah. It really kind of depended on how much the bitch wanted to be popular.
Or how much she didn't get love from her father.
And you would never have thought that all this. No, but you would never have thought that all this stuff kind of filtered down into the creation of the nation's pastime.
My glasses in your cleavage.
And let me tell you about how we got the 7th inning stretch.
That is interesting.
Yeah. That was literally a stretch that people did. That was a gymnastic move in the game that they did after 7 bags of balls had been emptied into a trough.
Yeah. You like that? Some of you?
Some of them like it. There's like 8 people cowering over it. There's a woman down here who's like, I'm throwing up in my hand.
Happy birthday.